Hi, and welcome back to Popsicle, or a mix of pop and classical, where I will be posting a series of videos explaining the basics of arranging pop songs for piano. In my next series of 8 videos, I will be discussing pieces I've hand-selected that represent music through the decades, starting from the 1950s and working our way up to today. For my first video, we're going all the way back to the 50s, where rock and roll took America by storm. And the whole music scene was dominated by none other than one of the biggest music legends in history, the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley. He's known as the biggest musician and performer of his time. He rose to fame in the mid-1950s and soon became one of the biggest performers in the world, known for his bold dance moves and hits like Blue Suede Shoes, Jailhouse Rock, Hound Dog, Can't Help Falling in Love, etc. And even now, almost 50 years after his death, he is still remembered as the king. Today, we will focus on one of his most famous and beautiful ballads, Love Me Tender, as well as different techniques I used to arrange the song for piano. This timeless classic was released by Elvis in 1956, so a long time ago, as part of an EP for a film that had the same name. So the first song is Love Me Tender, and it's written in 3/4 if you notice something different, instead of the regular 4/4 that most pop songs are in. So it's kind of like a waltz-like tempo, a very, slow, dancey feel. The BPM is quarter note equals 144, which is different from the original of 160. I wanted to slow it down since students are still sight reading, and it is a slow love song, so I would rather have them play it slower than faster. The key signature is in the original D major, which is an easy enough key to remember. It's 2 sharps, so it does challenge the early stage 2 students that I wrote this for a little bit, because they do have 2 accidentals to remember throughout. If you see, the bass line and the chord progression is in the left hand, while the singing part, the melody, is in the right hand. And if you look throughout, there are pretty simple rhythms. I just want the students to focus on the beautiful expressive melody and making it sound very musical. And finally, the dynamics I had to imitate the song, the piano in the intro, to imitate the soft instrumental intro in the first verse, and then a little bit louder when the chorus starts, but not too loud. Again, this is a very soft, beautiful ballad. And then back to piano when the verse repeats, but 1 octave higher.